So I'm overdue for one of these videos here. This is just going to be a short EDC video because not a whole lot has changed, and for the most part it's probably not going to change all that much for month to month, just because I find something I like and I go with it. But yeah, so stuff that pretty much never changes. Still carrying the CZ-P09 in 9mm, my same Remington wallet. Still carrying a Zippo lighter. This one is the one that has my name engraved on it. Most of the time that is the one I am carrying. Streamlight Stylus Pro still. You can tell I carry this a lot. One of these days I might eventually pick up another light because this one doesn't have the pocket clip on it anymore. And I would kind of like to have one with a pocket clip on it. But for right now, the light still works and everything, and it's not that big of a deal, so I haven't worried about it. I'm still carrying, of course, my keys. I have my keys for my car on it, my little keychain thing here that my friend gave me off of what I think is a water heater because 13 is my favorite number, and a key for my house. And since last time, what has changed is I went back to the case Sodbuster, which isn't new. I've carried this knife for a long time. This is probably one of my most carried knives I own, just because I like the knife. I really like the traditional style of it and everything, and I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of an old man when it comes to that. I just like the case Sodbuster. I have been looking at some other Sodbuster knives on Amazon, and I might be buying an Imperial Charade Sodbuster and a Kissing Crane. I think it's a smaller Sodbuster, like kind of like the size of the Sodbuster Junior, just because I want to try out some cheaper Sodbuster style knives because I really like that design. But anyway, so for a while I was carrying the Ontario Rat 1 knife for like a month, and then I was also carrying the CRKT PLR, that's what I believe it's pronounced, for like another month, and then a couple weeks ago I decided to switch back to my old faithful case Sodbuster here. So yeah, that's what I'm carrying right now. That's my knife that I carry in my pocket. My main knife gets switched around quite a bit. That's just how it is when you have a lot of pocket knives, pretty much. Something else that is new, and this actually is new, I don't think I've talked about this yet. I've been trying out having a neck knife, and this is the CRKT Minimalist, which is like a $20 knife. It's really comfortable in your hand. But anyway, so I just basically wanted to try out the concept of a neck knife, and since this one was $20, it's probably about the cheapest I'm gonna get one. And so far I like it. This knife isn't very heavy, so it's not really that big of a deal to have hung around your neck. And I just like the whole idea of having an extra knife. Occasionally when I'm not at work, I'll have like 3 knives. Especially if I'm hiking or fishing or something, I'll put my Buck 110 on my belt too. But that's not something I carry often enough to mention in this video. But anyway, that's my EDC for, I guess it's July. So that's my EDC for July, or at least most of July.